Hi there, friends of computers. Today we want to learn how to check the properties of our machine or PC. Not just checking of the properties, the basic properties, but we have to look at the technical features of our machine, especially when we want to decide which machine to buy, so that's to meet our preference or what we actually need in order to run our apps or any kind of program we want to do in order to get our task done. So it's very necessary we check the properties of our machine so that it meets our requirement. So let's get going, friends. All right, so in order to check the properties of our machine, most of us know the basic. And the basic, usually if you get hold of a new machine, you will see that this PC will not be there, and that the easiest way is to what? Is to click on the bottom here on the taskbar where you see File Explorer. When you click it, window will appear. Then here you see this PC. Then you right click on it. Then click on Properties. So it's the same as just by what? Right clicking on this one, then Properties. It brings you the same thing. All right, so now let's see view basic information about your computer. So here we have Windows Edition, the Windows 10 Pro, then the year in which it's being released, that's 2019. So at the down we have system. Now we have the processor, the name of the processor. If it's i3, i5, you see everything here. Now this 6100U over here has a meaning, and that is a technical feature that we need to look at. Now 6100 that is here, the 6 means the 6th generation of i3, the 6th generation of i3. Then the 100 over here also show how fast the machine is. Okay, how fast the machine is. The U here shows what? The letter beside it shows ultra power saving, ultra lower power kind of piece processor. So get note of these things. Now the 2.3 GHz shows the clock speed. All right, then the install memory, which is the RAM, temporal memory, is 8 GB. Then the system type shows whether it's 32-bit or 64-bit. Now we have a 64-bit based processor, and the Windows that we are running is what? 64-bit operating system. Now some people make a mistake of that by installing 32-bit. We'll tackle that later. Now the pen and touch, yes, if your machine is pen and touch support, it will be written here. Now this one is supported, and it is what? With 10 touch points. Then the computer name, domain, and workgroup settings. This one is talk about your networking kind of settings. So we have the computer name, the full computer name, then the computer description, workgroup. So those things can be changed to suit your network preference. Now the Windows activation. Windows is activated. If it's not activated, you find means of activating it. All right. So that is the major these things, and also I've tackled the technicalities as you can see over here. All right. Now let's get to the next stage. The next stage is what? Using another method where you click on the search, you type here to search. So you type MS info to bring system information. Just what? Click it. When you click it, you see the OS name, even the version 10.0 and the build name of your OS. Those things are there. Then the system name, the name that you gave to it when you were installing your Windows. Then the system manufacturer, Dell. Then system model, Inspiron 157568. So the system type will also be the 64-bit PC. Then all other things are included. The BIOS version, your BIOS version is also very important. Some can be updated, and here I've updated mine to 2020, as you can see. Then SM BIOS version is also 2.8. Then the BIOS mode, UFI, Unified Extensible Firmware Interface. This is the newest, BIOS mode. Yes, we have the BIOS, the old BIOS type. continue. Platform rule, mobile, so many things you can see. Now, one thing that we'll tackle is what is the installed physical RAM. That is the RAM, the physical RAM that is in the machine. That is a 8 gig. The total physical memory, the one that is available for us to use. That is it. Then the remaining one is this one. Then the total virtual memory. That one is also another thing that you can increase if you want. Page file size too, you can increase if you want. Then the available virtual memory, that is the remaining one, as you can see. So that is it. And there are so many other things that if you want to see what your machine is about, the components, what is there and what is not there, you see them here. The audio codecs that are available in your Windows, the network adapter that is available, the name of it, everything will be displayed for you to see. All right, then we have the storage, the disk that is available. So you can see the disk that we have, Toshiba. Mine is Toshiba. And then the size 465, which is 500 gig. So you can see major, and even a lot of technical things are there that you need to know, especially if you have a specific thing you are looking for in a machine, so that you could buy. Now let's get to the next stage. That one too is, we call it DX-DIG. So let's see DX-DIG. You see, so you enter, you wait for it. All right, as you can see, DirectX Diagnostic 2. DirectX Diagnostic 2. There is it. And this is about your graphics and other things. So let's see the system. Yeah, it also gives you another system information, just like the one we viewed. Then we come to display. Now this is my focus. Display. Now the display device is what? Intel HD Graphics 520. That is the name of the device. And now this is very important. Most machines come with what? Intel and what? AMD, especially the video. So the video card. Now the most common video card you see with drivers is what? Intel graphics. So get note of that. If your PC or the PC you are trying to buy is Intel graphics card, then you are likely that you get the drivers easily. I mean, then the AMD is somehow difficult to get. Yeah. Then the manufacturer, as you can see. Then now let's come to here. This is my major focus. This is where I'll place my focus. Now you see that the display memory, which is the VRAM, video RAM, has 128 megabytes. Especially people who are into this video gaming and things, you need more of this. If you are into video gaming, let's say some have about 1 gig of VRAM. So mine is 128 because I'm not into gaming as such. So what I want to do will be able to do. I'll be able to do just that. So I have 128 megabyte. If you are somebody who is interested in what? In gaming and all that stuff, I will tell you to look for a higher capacity, maybe 1 gig or 500 megabytes. Yeah. So that is it for now. We have this over here, and we've learned a lot. The inputs, the sound, the name of your device, everything is there. So I hope you've learned a lot. Now I hope when you are deciding to buy a new machine, you can check and be sure that this is what you need. Then what? You buy your machine and be confident that whatever you want to use it for, it will be able to do for you. Thank you for having time to watch this, and you might like to also subscribe and hit the notification button so that you learn more about computers. You will become a friend of computer, where everything becomes easy for you whilst you work with your computer. Thank you and stay tuned. Akhostiq PC World will simply make you friend of computers.